So what's happening is Big K.A.Vuitton Gutter. He's still doing this thing. Hey, we at the top. So if you don't know, there was a little story that happened. Maul from the new Rory and Maul podcast basically came out and insinuated like Drake was offered the Super Bowl 4 times. He didn't do it. Motherfuckers was perplexed. We were scratching our head, confused. Like, what the fuck is you talking about, real quick? And we like, what's going on? So boom, we go try to look for some shit. Nothing comes out. Rock Nation comes out. Somebody from Rock Nation, a representative, was like, Drake was never offered the Super Bowl, whatever. Us still perplexed. We're like, where did Maul get that information from? Probably talking to Drake and some shit. Again, we might not know. Like I said, maybe not to headline, but maybe to come out with an act. I could see that happening. Also, Elliot Wilson came out like, oh no, Drake was offered that shit like once or twice or whatever. He didn't know. So we were confused. So now we got this little article over here saying the Super Bowl halftime show producer claims Jay-Z chooses the artists amid this Kendrick and Lil Wayne debacle. So we're here to talk about it again. Yo, bro, I did not know this Drake and Kendrick beef. Nigga, this gonna last a year, man. Yo, this is insane. Anyways, let's just get into it. I ain't trying to waste too much of your time. Like and subscribe. Help the boy out. Help the boy grow. Let go. The Super Bowl, was it 25? Super Bowl 25 halftime, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. The Super Bowl in February, nigga. February 9th, whatever it is, 25, 29, whatever the fuck it is. In New Orleans next year on February 9th quickly became one of the hottest hip-hop debates of the year. Moreover, we're sure you already have your take on Kendrick Lamar getting the headlining slot and on Lil Wayne missing out on it despite New Orleans being his home state. Like so. I will say this. Of course, we would love to see Wayne in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? We all love Wayne. We do. But, and I do mean but, as much as we love that nigga, bro, Kendrick had a great year. It makes sense. And we're just talking about overall. As much as I do love Wayne, and again, only nigga I would stand for, if I had to stand for an artist, if we're just looking at the calendar year and what music he's dropped and shit, like, bro, he hasn't really done much. He's killing the features. He's still doing his thing. But arguably, the biggest rap beef of this year happened. And Kendrick came out, did his thing. Not Like Us is a smash. Like, he's still doing his shit, bro. Nigga dropped Watch the Party Die like a couple days before we literally watched the party die in Diddy getting locked up. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That bleeped out line is about Diddy. I'm saying it right now and again. It's about Diddy. But anyways. What none of us really know is what the actual process for this looked like. Some fans believe that Jay-Z, who works with the NFL for entertainment endeavors, made the final decision, whereas others indicate that it's not so simple. But as if we needed more contradicting narratives and claims, we now have a new one to unpack. Jesse Collins, an executive producer of the Super Bowl halftime show since 2021, recently dropped a bombshell claim in his recent Variety interview. It's a decision that Jay makes, he said, for the selection process. Since we've been on board with that show, he's made it every year and it's been amazing. He's always picked right. While this is a pretty literal statement, it's impossible to know for sure whether Collins is really talking about a one-sided decision. After all, it could just be a general answer. Elsewhere during the interview, Jesse Collins said more about next year's Super Bowl halftime show, specifically the Lil Wayne controversy. We love Wayne, he remarked. There's always Vegas odds on who's going to get to perform it, but I think we're going to do an amazing show with Kendrick. I think everybody's going to love the halftime show. I know Kendrick is going to work exceptionally hard to deliver an amazing show. Collins also had high praise for K.A.Vuitton and Beyonce's performance of Freedom at the 2016 BET Awards, a spectacle he also helped produce. Meanwhile, another Jay-Z debate concerning the Super Bowl halftime show is whether or not he offered it to Drake. Yeah, we're going to get into that whole Steve Styles shit, but yeah. Anyways, in the past, some folks think so, others don't believe it. Nevertheless, this opened up another avenue of criticism, scrutiny when it comes to this halftime show decision. As you've probably already experienced, all these moving parts just look like a whole bunch of contradictions and vague observations. Again, we will provide we will probably never know for sure. Yeah, nigga, I just at this point, bro. So you saying like, cause again, if we're just looking at it, I wouldn't be surprised if Jay-Z brought some names like, oh yeah, Kendrick would be good, like this nigga would be good or whatever have you. But I think like even though he selects people like, oh maybe, oh this nigga, sorry, sorry, I have to yawn real quick. But this dude like, he would be good for it, yada yada yada. Probably trying to bring culture on here, cause let's face it, like you would have to be very out of here, like Beyonce level, to be on the Super Bowl, and they're not gonna get hip hop acts. So it'd have to be like somebody like a Beyonce to bring out a hip hop act. They're not really gonna bring out a hip hop act. You know what I'm saying? Aubrey is like potentially the closest. They might bring out Aubrey because he crosses over to pop. But besides that, bro, like it is what it is. I will say, I wouldn't be surprised if Jay-Z picks, or he has a lot of influence in the office in making the final decision of who they should pick or who should get that light shone upon them in order to perform at the Super Bowl. But I don't know at the end of the day, bro. There's too many narratives, especially with this Wayne and Kendrick shit of, oh, is Jay-Z hating on Drake and Nicki and Birdman, so he didn't want to give Wayne the shot. Oh, does he really not like Drake, so he's making Kendrick perform not like us, and everybody's gonna be freaky ass. He a 69 god, like 6'9" god and all that. Like, come on. Like, again, not like us is ringing off. Like that is ringing off. The nigga probably gonna bring out Future. Metro Boomin gonna be in the building. SZA gonna be in the building. Like, niggas is coming out. He might do the Crips and Bloods squash they beef on the Super Bowl stage. We don't know what Kendrick is on. He gonna do some shit that's gonna leave niggas flabbergasted and astounded. But, and I do mean but, we don't know what we gonna see. Again, it would be egregious to not make note of the year Kendrick has had. He's had a great year. As much as we love Wayne, as much as we love him, and I love that motherfucker, bro. It'll be like a Kobe moment. If something happened to him, bro, I just wouldn't know what to do with myself, you know. And I never met this man. His music has been with me for a while, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But with that being said, bro, like, come on, we just gonna see what happens. Jay-Z, you can't win, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Again, do you got some shit with, I don't know what shit you got with Nicki, to be fair. But, like, do you got some shit with Aubrey? Yes. But, like, again, we don't know exactly what's going on with that little situation. And Birdman, I don't know. The Birdman shit might be the whole Wayne situation of him owning Wayne like 52 million. Anyways, man. Hey, listen, man. I don't know exactly what's going on. Y'all could be the judge of certain shit. But what do y'all feel? Hey, put it in the comments down below. Links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ there while doing this thing. Name rainbows like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, trying a little bit more to hear me. I'm gone. Slime Zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.